Hey guys, welcome to session 6 of Introduction to Linux System Administration. As always, I'm your instructor, Kevin Downs. Today, we're going to be going over the Linux file system. In our last session, we went over setting policies, user file management, the etc passwd, etc shadow, etc group, and etc gshadow files. We also went over how to add a user, modify user accounts, delete user accounts, working with groups, and setting user environments. Today, we got a lot to cover. We're going to be going over file system types, conventional directory structure, mounting a file system, the etc/fs tab, special devices, inodes, hard links, soft links, creating new file systems with makefs, the lost and found directory, repairing file systems with fscheck or fsck, the journaling attribute, and file and disk management. And we'll actually show you how and walk you through creating a file system on a new device. So let's take a look at some file system types here. Don't worry too much about all this info here, just be familiar with it, and this is a good file and graph to have on your own records. So some file system types we have are FAT16, FAT32, NTFS, ext2, ext3, ext4, RiserFS, JFS, XFS. Okay, XFS is probably the newest and latest one. Okay, FAT16 and 32 are kind of legacy and old. Okay, and NTFS is going to be for Windows compatibility. ext2 is a little bit older, and ext3 and 4 are still in use, and I still see them used pretty frequently. Something to know about ext2 is that it is not online resizable, meaning that you would actually have to turn your computer off to resize that file system, whereas everything else you can resize it on the fly, which is nice. Moving on, we're going to take another look at how our directory structure works. So at the very top we have root, and then below that we're going to have different files: bin, boot, dev, etc, home, lib, media, mount, and then underneath of those we're going to have more such as opt or opt, root, sbin, srv, temp, user, or usr. Again, this is not user. Commonly people call it user. It is not user. It's Unix shared resources. Okay, so usr. var, and then underneath that we can have even more files. Okay, so each one of these is kind of stored under a file system, guys. So file system is what holds, it's like a container for directories and files. So we'll have a file system that actually holds all of these. Okay.